everyone, it's Kendall. I wanted to take a minute to introduce what will be the first video of a series on how to make homemade cleaning products. The first product is going to be an all-purpose surface cleaner, and it is going to bypass all of the chemicals, all of the toxins, while still being effective. It works really well. It's cheap, and I had a party last week to show people, some of my close friends and family, how easy a lot of these products are to make, and all while being non-toxic and saving some money. It was a lot of fun. Some of my family came over earlier, so they helped me make some of these videos, and I had heard a statistic that indoor air pollution is actually worse than outdoor air pollution, so it had started this whole, got this ball rolling of opening these doors and just figuring out all of these alternatives that I had no idea about. So I wanted to show other people because I knew that if I had heard about them earlier, I probably would have been using them. So please sit back and enjoy, take some notes, and let me know how it goes for you. So we're here, I'm showing everyone how to make an all-purpose cleaner. This is one of my favorite recipes that I've actually used quite a few times, and I really like it. You can use it on countertops. I also use it for glass and mirrors, and it works really well, and it's really super simple and really easy and quick to make and cheap. So our main ingredients are distilled white vinegar, which I picked this gallon up at Walmart for $2.30, and distilled water, which is over here. I always use distilled water when I'm cleaning. And so the recipe just calls for equal parts. So it's easy because you don't have to measure anything. You just go by whatever size bottle you have. This is a big spray bottle that I also got from Walmart for 98 cents. And obviously you can keep reusing it when it's out. So we're going to use this funnel. I'm going to let you measure it out since this is your first time making it.
Alright.
Alright, so it doesn't matter which one you do first because it's just equal parts.
Alright, let's do this one first.
I'll hold the funnel for you.
See how good that is?
So, I think that's probably...
Maybe it actually has lines on it too. Yeah, well.
So that's the distilled white vinegar. And then we're going to add in the distilled water. And remember, it's equal parts, so we're just going to be topping it off up to the top now. So I'd fill it to about here. There you go, there you go. Alright, now, the next thing we're going to do, which isn't necessary, you don't need to add anything else, but I like to add essential oils just to, I think it's kind of fun to mix up some different scents. And also, I have this book that I really like that I've been using called The Naturally Clean Home. Who's it by? Karen Siegel Meyer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it has a really great chart in here that explains what essential oils are good for what, because not only do they smell good, but they also have different properties. For example, lavender is a really good antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial. Thyme is a good antibacterial, antifungal. I like to use for this one because I like to associate what smells I think as being clean, and for the kitchen, I like citrusy smells. So in mine, I mix orange, lime, and lemon because they're antibacterials, they're antibiotic, and they're antifungal, antiviral, all good things that you're going to be wanting to wipe down the counters with. And they're also going to be safe to use around food. So there's nothing toxic in here, and that is really important to me. So for this big container, I found that probably around 20 drops, so if you want to pick whichever ones you want to use. Like I said, I usually do the lemon, lime, and orange, but you can use really whatever you want. There's the rosemary, there's thyme, grapefruit.
So about 5 drops each.
Yeah, if you're gonna use 3,
yeah.
The 3 that I do, then I do like six or 7 drops each. it can come out kind of fast.
That was 6.
And with these essential oils, you really do want to be using the least amount as possible. You're not going to be doing yourself any favors by dumping in half the bottle. It's going to be way too potent, way too strong. These the essential oils are the most expensive part about making your own cleaning supplies. Everything else costs pennies. But I had gotten this gift set, which has pretty much anything you could need for $50, which initially that is a lot of money. But if you think about it, most recipes call for, this sink cleaner calls for 3 drops, which I've used this one before, and 3 drops really is enough. And a lot of them call for 5, 6, 7 drops. So these bottles will last me for years, and they don't go bad. You store them in a cool, dry place, and I think it's money well spent because they're effective and they last. And then once we're done with this, we're going to give it a nice little gentle shake. And I store it under my sink like you normally would. You still want to make sure you put it away in a safe place out of hands of kids, because even though it's not toxic, vinegar would still not be nice to have in your eye. It's still not going to taste good. And the essential oils are really concentrated, so you do want to avoid ingesting them if you can. And I label them, so not only you know what they are, but other people, if they're going under your sink to wipe up a mess they made, they know what it's for. And I give it a little shake every time I use it too, to make sure all the oils and everything is mixed up. So did you add all of them in? Mm-hmm. So that's it. We're all done. That's your all-purpose cleaner. And if that's the only thing you're ever going to make, it's totally worth it because it's effective and quick and easy and cheap. And you just use it like you normally would any kind of all-purpose cleaner. These are all the uses. And I also sprayed it on my sink and wiped it down earlier today, so I mean you could really, it's just really handy to have around for sure.